Welcome back into Great Day Washington. All right, you book lovers, listen up. The Library of Congress's 2024 National Book Festival is happening tomorrow. It's free, and it features some big name authors you are not going to want to miss. So joining us today to tell us more about what we can expect this year is Clay Smith, the literary director at the Library of Congress. Good to have you.
Thanks for having me.
This event is massive.
It is massive.
It really is incredible. And just going down the list of names, we'll get to those, but for somebody that hasn't been, what are they going to experience?
It's a way to experience sort of the latest in what's happening in American thought. And that we program very broadly. So that can be fantasy, horror novels, it can be more literary works. There's a ton of children's writers that we have. There's 95 writers in total. Wow. So, and they all are speaking on one day tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And it's totally free at the Washington Convention Center. It's a production of the Library of Congress. It's our biggest production. Mm-hmm. So you can just kind of go from event to event, hear what the writers are talking about, what they care about, and then get their book signed by Politics and Prose.
Okay. So, yeah, some big names coming. We were just chatting. David Baldacci, one of our faves here, Virginia guy.
Yeah.
Rebecca Yarros, you know, the Iron Flame. I know she's got a new one coming out. Who else can we expect?
Well, Doris Kearns Goodwin, the Pulitzer Prize winning historian, has a new memoir about her and her husband in the 1960s and all the social change happening at that time. Let's see here. James McBride has sold 1 million copies of The Heaven and Earth grocery store. So he just won our Library of Congress Prize for American Fiction. James Patterson, I think everybody knows. Eric Larson has, you know, someone who writes nonfiction, and his books always hit the New York Times bestseller list. So a ton of great names of people who are coming.
Yeah, seeing some like celebrities and actors there with their memoirs or children's books as well. So just a nice wide variety for everybody.
Tamron Hall,
yes,
talk show host, has a new cookbook. Max Greenfield, actor, now writes children's books. So there's all different kinds of writers.
I love that. I love that. Casey McQuiston, one of my favorite authors from Red, White, Royal Blue, and she's got they have some other ones coming out. So for you talked about kids, is there like a kind of an interactive area for kids? Like,
the normal author events for kids are actually quite interactive and engaging and fun, but there's this whole other area called the Story District. And that's where kids and parents can sort of interact with those writers in a more kind of personal way and have stories told to you. That is sponsored by the CoStar Group. And then the STEM district. It's our first time to do a STEM district, and all kinds of cool science experiments and activities are going to be taking place, and General Motors sponsors that.
Okay.
So lots of very sort of interactive hands-on activities. So.
Is this something like people can just show up? And I mean, obviously the schedule's online to see when your author's coming. You can go the whole day, part of the day. How do they kind of navigate this event?
It's loc.gov bookfest, and you can add an event to your calendar. There's something like 50 different events, and but yeah, you can just show up. It's free, and there will be print schedules there where you can kind of map out your day if you didn't do it online. And you know, there's a lot of famous writers that people know they want to go see, but I always encourage people to go hear an event by a writer you don't know, because the writers are all excellent, and you might love a writer you didn't know you would love.
I mean, I feel like if the Library of Congress is endorsing these writers and bringing them in, they've got to be pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, we do a lot of vetting.
I was gonna say, how do you decide who to bring in? I mean, you get to read some incredible work and meet some incredible authors.
Yeah, I mean, we read a lot of book reviews. We look at what's happening on social media. We talk to publishers about you know, who they're going to be publishing, and we find out those the books that are going to be coming out months before the public knows. And then we're sort of making those decisions. Some of it is personal passion, like I'll invite some writers I really love.
Of course.
But I also am thinking about who will our audience love. So.
Well, it's just an incredible lineup that you have for sure, Clay. Thank you so very much. For more information, including the full festival schedule, go to loc.gov/bookfest. Great Day Washington will be right back.